Okay, it's Truthful Rise, back with a quick video. I meant to shoot this the other day, but it's old news by now. But I wanted to kind of weigh in with my opinion on the situation. Anyway, the whole Jason Collins thing. Those of you who don't know, Jason Collins is a NBA player. He's not actually on a team. He's a free agent right now. He's still considered active. And he came out of the closet the other day. There was a whole bunch of hoopla and all this, and he was saying how courageous and all this stuff. And honestly, and it's not a slight against him. Personally, I don't think it was that courageous at all. And personally, I don't really care. Actually, what you do, Mr. Collins, with your mushroom tip is your business. Okay, most people don't care. I really don't care. I don't think it was newsworthy. By comparison, Brittany Griner did the same thing, who's actually on a professional team, which, big shot. Who couldn't see that one coming? But, it was just not even a blip on the radar. He's getting more attention right now than he ever did if anything is done on the court. And here's my concern, because, whatever, you came out, good for you, that's, I heard some people say that he's now allowed to live his life. Who was stopping him before? Before that, unless you were a hardcore NBA basketball fan or a Wizards fan, you had no idea who he was. The only thing I will say that raised some red flags is that, and I hope this doesn't happen, but I've seen signs of it, and I'm going to get to that in just a second. If you criticize him for something on the court, will you now be called anti-gay? Because I've said it on a previous video, the word homophobic is a stupid term because that implies fear. People have agoraphobia, arachnophobia, xenophobia, fears. When you say something about a gay person, it's not anti-fear. Having some technical difficulties. It's the third try. But anyway, that he won't be, getting back to the anti-gay thing. So that's why I use that term, because I don't think it's a fear thing. Some people, for whatever, there's a variety of reasons. Some people cite religion or whatever, that they may not necessarily agree with the gay lifestyle. And that's their business. And here's the thing, as long as you don't do anything to harm them or advocate that, then, whatever you think about an issue is your opinion and you're entitled to that. But something I thought that was kind of disturbing, and I meant to pull it up. If I can find the link, I'll put it in the description box. It was a Yahoo Sports article talking about this. And Jerry Stackhouse said that he should be assured a contract because he came out of the closet. And I have a huge problem with that. Because, one, being in the NBA is not a right. Or really being in a lot of industries. It's a privilege based on your aptitude, or since we're talking about athletics, your ability to play the game. And when you boast Chamberlain-esque numbers, like 3.8 points and 3.6 rebounds per game, that's not exactly, teams aren't exactly beating down your front door. I mean, he is 7 feet tall, so he'll probably get a look just because of that. Because with sports, size in basketball is like left-handed pitching in baseball. It's always in demand and oftentimes overpaid for. So he'll probably get a spot just because, teams need big bodies. But to say that because he's a now out homosexual man that should somehow guarantee him a contract is absurd. Because you can't, why would you give that type of concession to someone not based on their merit, but just because of sexual orientation, I guess, rather than how you perform on the court? and that could set a dangerous precedence into other areas. I think sports, if you can play, they will find you. If you're too old or you can't cut it, they will release you, and that's the way it should be. But what do you think on that? Because I don't want to ramble on about this for too long. I guess kudos to Mr. Collins, but it's not a big deal to me in terms of affecting how I live my life. So, but what is your take on it? Let me know in the comment section. But as always, keep it respectful, keep it intellectual, keep it classy, or you will be blocked. This is The Truth Will Rise, wishing everyone peace and power and positivity.